One more match. Christian's Road to Glory. And welcome back, guys, and again this is Mikeratto and welcome to my new video where today we're going to discuss Christian's Road to the World Heavyweight Championship, the one more match, storyline, and everything towards it in 2011. So yeah, so bear with me if I don't recall everything towards this storyline. But yeah, this is one of the most memorable storyline as Christian was actually shouting, one more match, one more match, one more match, one more match. As a heel, which he do this every time he lost the championship match against the world champion that time, Randy Orton, which these two was actually the face of SmackDown in 2011, like from the time Edge retired up to August or September or October, which these two fought for the World Heavyweight Championship, and they are on the main scene on Friday Night SmackDown. So what are the context? So what are the events going into this storyline? So Christian returned in 2011 to actually help Edge in his storyline against Alberto Del Rio, which was one of Edge's last storyline, which is actually his last storyline before retiring in 2011. And then Edge retired due to his neck issues in 2011, which the world title was vacated. And yeah, who is the best person to win the title at that time? And that is his best friend Christian. And yeah, well, for Randy Orton, he is still fighting CM Punk on the route to Extreme Rules. And Christian, well, he is now fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship against Del Rio to win it at Extreme Rules, which he won. So Randy Orton defeated Punk and Christian defeated Del Rio with the help of Edge, which, well, yeah. And then 2 days later or 5 days later, according to their, well, website, Christian lost the world title, which, well, this started a new thing for Friday Night SmackDown, a new storyline for Christian, which he begs and begs and begs for one more match. Which at first, well, it is actually reasonable because, well, he is actually still a babyface and he deserves a rematch. So at first, well, he is still a babyface and he didn't turn heel, and they have a competitive left and right match, which Christian actually was defeated by Randy Orton on multiple occasions. One by bad referee officiating, which, well, because Christian's foot was underneath the rope, that means the count shouldn't qualify for that match. That's the time that he actually turned the heel, I think, upon two before Randy Orton blasting him with the title. So, well, during this time, Randy Orton was also defending the title against Sheamus, I think, on one occasion, and then Christian actually turned heel in this time, which, well, he turned heel for the reasoning because, well, he waited 17 long years for this title, and then his dreams was crushed before it actually begins, like that. And then Randy Orton was the one who cost him his dreams and everything towards that storyline. The storyline is perfectly executed for a guy who's obsessed of winning the world title yet again. He got his taste of the glory, and then someone actually stole that moment from him, and then that obsession got into his head, and when he got enough, he turned heel, he got to his bad side. So that's my analogy for the story. But yeah, I have my what if on one things on the channel, which what if Christian had a world championship run, had a better world championship run. So we're not going to discuss that, we're going to discuss the storyline itself. So, well, Christian was actually asking for one more match, winning after number one contenderships, asking for Teddy Long one more match, and then one more match, and then well, it settled for Money in the Bank, which well, if Randy Orton loses by a disqualification or due to bad referee officiating or pinfall or submission, Christian will win the World Heavyweight Championship at Money in the Bank. And yeah, Christian won his second World Heavyweight Championship, which, well, I think at that night, well, it gained a huge, massive pop from the arena, well, because they supported Christian from the storyline itself. So, yeah, I remember, well, watching it on WWE, which, well, they didn't actually hide the cheers that much because the pop is massive, and then Randy Orton attacking Christian afterwards after the match. So yeah. But when you think Christian is having a world championship run, a longer world championship run, well, he didn't actually had a long world championship run because he actually dropped the title next month on SummerSlam. Well, he actually had segments with Bret Hart, with Triple H, with Teddy Long, with guys on SmackDown, and him actually being obsessed of being still the World Heavyweight Champion. And he had the segment with Triple H attempting to sue the WWE, attempting to sue the WWE Universe, which Christian actually failed on doing so. So yeah, and then the match at SummerSlam happens, which Christian lost. So yeah, and then he got a lot of free matches after, and then he screams, one more match, one more match, one more match, one more match. And then yeah, the rematches didn't get into his favor, and he still lost the championship matches. And then when you think Randy Orton is going to have a longer world championship reign, well, he didn't, because WWE actually focused on the Hall of Pain, focusing on Mark Henry. And yeah, that's it for Christian and Randy Orton's storyline. And then Christian actually feuded with Sheamus in 2011, and then I think somehow in 2011 also he got injured, or 2012, which well, yeah, he got a lot of concussions, and then he became injury prone by that point. So well, the one more match storyline, well, it involves the World Heavyweight Championship and Christian's way to actually pursue, but he failed and he failed, and he got this one chance of getting it, and he got it, but he used due to technicality that Christian won the world championship. So yeah, if you think about it, Randy Orton looks strong, and the storyline, regardless of how you look at, he always beats Christian because he is the babyface of this feud. And even though Christian won the world championship 2 times on this time, well, his first, it didn't last long. His second, well, he's still a transitional champion, and it didn't last long. And then when you think the next champion is going to have a long championship reign, well, he's also a transitional champion. But the payoff is good because of the Hall of Pain, and we all had to watch Mark Henry's dominance in 2011. So I think I'm gonna cover that out. Well, as you can see, well, if you actually watch my latest videos, I actually focus some on 2011 storylines, such as the Awesome Truth storyline. Yeah, so maybe I will have different things on the PG era, Ruthless Aggression era, or the Attitude era sometime in this week, or sometime that I can produce more and more of these videos. But I hope you can support me. And yeah, I've also removed more Titantrons on this channel, and some are actually available, some are actually being privated. I think I'm gonna delete more of them if the time comes, so that yeah, I can have still this channel and we can still have fun with these topics. So yeah, I hope you all like this video. Like, comment down below, subscribe. And again, this is Mikeratto and peace.